we'll do that next time.
Okay, we are officially live. Hey, Jerry,
We
we're gonna
are
see who comes in. We're gonna see who comes in. Did you post it up? Cause well, I did post it. I think I should. Okay, people are coming in.
you
Hello,
posted.
everybody. It's Sense from the Shy with your perfume hoe and
Your gourmand king.
we sounded so
You
goofy.
said I
Oh
went
my god, that was
ah.
goofy. Your perfume hoe.
We'll get it one day. One
Right, right,
day. One
right.
day we're gonna look back on this video and be like, you know what? We were corny as hell.
But you know what? Better to be corny than them people who just start doing something like this and then they have like all the flashy shit. You know, them people be like having like 50 subscribers, but they have an intro on all their videos that is like super done and everything. You like,
I feel, hey, what's up, Kelly?
hey,
I
Kim.
feel I feel like you coming for me because I was doing that with 50 subscribers.
How are you?
I feel like you coming for me.
I was not coming for you, Jerry. I didn't know you was one of them. Because I swear to God, when I be seeing people like with 100 subscribers, but then they be having like this little funky ass intro, I be like, really? Really?
Man, my intro was everything. What's up, man? I was like, man, my
And I done
my
just
little
talked
intro
about you.
was
I'm so
everything
sorry.
to me. Everybody was like, dang, how you do all of that?
Right, right. They was right. You be like,
Courtney.
ooh. Was you like putting on your baby oil gel at the time? Oh, that would
I
have been
was
hot. But no,
I
you
dripped it. It was like drip, drip, drip into Shy Sense, and then the city came, and then like I dripped some of the oil off on the what is it, the Willis Tower now? It's the Sears Tower. I don't care what they
right,
call
right. The serious stuff.
it.
Oh, see, I'm sorry, my man, because I be seeing something. I'll be like, y'all spend more time on that intro than on what you doing.
Right. Right.
All right. So what you
That's
been up to these
funny.
last 2 weeks, Jerry?
So had my anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Thank
Did you
you.
do her right?
Appreciate it. What you mean? Did I do her right? You ain't. That's prime. That's not for prime time TV, ma'am. That's for the Skinemax after dark.
The Skittle
That's for
Max.
the. Thank you. I appreciate it, Courtney. That's the. You not
Like,
supposed to.
okay, my bad. I gotta do that. You gotta have a sound effect.
What's up,
It
D'Angelo?
ain't really
Right.
gonna
Thank
have
you,
it.
Kelly. So when I was on vacay, I picked up a couple of things. I mean, I can show them real quick if you want to see them.
Uh-uh. Come on, let me see what you got me.
Let me see. Let me see.
Okay.
So, so I was actually at my brother's graduation also. So my brother graduated.
Congratulations. What did he graduate with?
Yes,
The master's?
we have our first doctor.
Shut up. What did he get his
Yeah,
PhD in?
yeah, we have our first doctor.
Is he an
So
MD or PhD?
he went to pharmacy school. So
Nice.
yeah,
Congratulations.
I know I'm
Congratulations.
super happy for that boy. Like I'm over the moon for him.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's my dude. But when I was in St. Louis, I ended up picking up Can't Stop Loving You from Killian. If you can see it, my
I
bad.
see it. I see it. I see
Okay.
it.
Okay. You sure you see it?
I
You
see it,
sure you
man. You
see it?
making sure I saw that
All in
shit.
this beauty. All in this beauty.
Okay, give me some notes. Give me some notes, because I
Give you
honestly
some
haven't even been.
notes.
I haven't even been listening to it. I mean, thinking. I don't know nothing
Thinking
about it
about
for
it.
real.
I do know that it has orange blossom in it. It's actually kind of in the floral range, but it also has a little bit of smoke to it, so it's a little smoky. Has a lot of that orange blossom up top, so you're gonna get a lot of that. You get a little bit of florals as well. I believe that there's a bit of jasmine in it.
Hmm.
Overall, this one is a really, really nice fragrance. The thing about it though is that it kind of sits a little bit little closer to the end after about an hour and a half. So it's really, really nice. Yeah, it is very pretty. Hello, Rose. Hey, what's
Hi,
up?
Rose.
Everybody's coming in now.
Yes, they are. Yes, they
So
are. All right,
talk
so I'm
about.
going to
Did you get
bring our
anything?
guest
I mean,
in.
I could say,
Did you? Okay, go ahead, finish what you got. I got a few things, and we're
oh,
gonna start talking to Vincent.
our guest is here. Oh, I
That's
literally,
it.
I literally bought two other things. I saw Michael Malone had two fragrances from Jensen's, so I picked up the Jensen's collections. So
Okay.
Jet Black Enigma and Terra Nova, which I will definitely be talking about those very soon.
There's our guy. Hey, Vincent. Hey,
Hey
Vincent.
Vincent,
Hey y'all.
the
Okay, so
man,
let
the
me show you what I
legend.
have. The legend, the man, the icon. He's a legend. He's an icon.
You won't be able to keep that hat on. You keep talking about him.
All right.
Okay. Okay. So I had a little blip buying of things because I was not buying anything. Let me just tell you that. I was on
Okay.
this, "Oh, I'm not gonna get nothing. And then let me just be real. Mother's Day happened, and I don't know what happened. I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother, and so I felt the need to do double shit. Okay. So first thing I got was Tonka Azure. Can you see? Oh, where is that? Up
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah,
by
we can see
Pearlescent
it.
Parfums, champagne, blueberry compote, black currants, rosewater, iris, neroli, sandalwood, tonka bean, patchouli, and musk. The blueberry
Nice.
compote is what got me into champagne. So I
Oh,
could smell like a cocktail. You know what I'm saying? I could smell like a fucking cocktail. Okay, so
right, exactly. A delicious hoe, right?
a delicious hoe. Um, I could okay. And for my summer hoe, I got Musicology's Sun Goddess. I'm only gonna show two because I actually bought 6 bottles of stuff
Okay.
because it got out of control. It got out of
You
control.
are funny.
I got out of control. Oh, let me grab this. So hey Vincent, thank you for hanging out with us.
Yeah, we
He said it's
definitely
too early for
appreciate
fireworks. Because you see, I let that one go. I'm a delicious hoe. Delicious hoes, get nice and everything.
right.
All right.
Oh,
So Vincent, we have 10 questions for you this evening.
By the way,
10 questions. First off, maybe you should introduce yourself to anybody who doesn't know who you are. I don't know if anybody who's ever been on either of our channels, if they don't know who the fuck you are, you ain't been on here, you ain't been watching us, just stop, don't just go watch some shit, okay? Okay, I'm sorry. So let me get my first question since I'm the lady of the group, the lady hoe. Okay. What inspired you to become a perfumer, and what was your first scent?
um, I've liked perfume since I was little. As a matter of fact, my grandmother and my father used to have big fragrance collection. I mean, my father, and I'm dating myself, but we're talking 70s. He used to have your basic barbershop over the counter type scents. And my grandmother, on the other hand, was a little more experimental. And I remember she used to have one of the very first versions of Chloe.
Ooh.
And even from a young age, whether or not it was masculine, feminine, whatever it smelled like, if it smelled good, I was going to wear it. So I often would steal swipes of their fragrances, when I was young. Fast forward to maybe 2012, 2013. I was looking for some reviews on a one of the angel scents, and because I was thinking of buying it, but I just wanted to see opinions, and looked on YouTube, and how in the right-hand column, you have all these suggested videos. Well, one of them was a video how to make an eau de toilette. So I looked at it and I looked at it and I looked at it and I said to myself, you know what, I could do this. So that's actually how I started, was seeing a how-to video on YouTube.
Okay. Okay. So what was your first scent that you made?
My first scent, so I worked for a ballet company, and again, this is when I was, experimenting. I didn't really call myself a perfumer. So we're doing, at the ballet company, we're doing a dress rehearsal, and there's this pas de deux. A pas de deux is a dance between two people, male and female, male, male, female, female, whichever. So I'm watching this pas de deux, and it was just so moving. And all of a sudden, this question just popped into my head all of a sudden. And the question was, and I never will forget this question. The question was, how would a man in love smell? What is not necessarily what perfume or cologne would he wear, but does he have this natural essence, when he's exuding this love for this woman? Because that's what the pas de deux was saying to me. So immediately after the rehearsal, I went home and flirting around with chemicals, and I made this scent that I called Rêve de Papillon, which means butterfly dreams, because that's kind of what they reminded me of, just kind of floating around the stage. They reminded me of two butterflies playing together. So that was my first scent.
Vincent, let me just tell you, it was so hard for me to contain what was about to come out my mouth when you said that what a man smells like in love. Because I was thinking, I don't know about that, but I know what a man smells like. Okay, never mind. Anyway, I was like, but I do love the imagery of it and everything. And that's one thing I do like about your fragrances. They do have imagery, they do more. Now, speaking of them old school, I remember them old school because my dad, I'm one of them old people. So I remember, what was your daddy wearing? Was he wearing like what was them, Brute and Aqua Velva?
Brute. I always refer to Brute as brutal.
Right. Right. Who that was, and what was the other one my dad used to wear?
My father and my grandfather, they were Aramis.
Wow.
Oh yes, my daddy wore Aramis too. That was when you was like real fancy. That was that fancy.
Yeah. So those are the two my father and grandfather used to wear.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Aramis was fancy. You was being real fancy when you wore that Aramis. Okay.
And I have coming up, I have a how would I call this? A sort of a reminder of Aramis. But I'll tell you later when it happens.
Okay. Okay, because Okay, Jerry, your next question, your first question.
Okay. So my first question is, if you could work with
Mr. Rosemont Sense.
he's Aurora Sense. He ain't even Rosemont. Rosemont is closer to the
Rosemont Sense.
I thought it was Schaumburg.
He almost Wisconsin Sense. He almost Iowa Sense. That's how far away he is.
Wisconsin and Iowa. Man, I'm getting clowned by both of y'all. Y'all funny. So if you could work with 3 perfumers, it doesn't matter who or when they existed, who would they be and why?
That is kind of hard. There is one perfumer as far as a popular over-the-counter perfumer goes, I would probably say Francis Kirkjian.
My favorite, one of my favorites.
But the other two,
Mm-hmm.
and one of them I've met in person, and he's cool as hell. Andy Tower.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And the other, and her and I have, we talked, and we were going to. I was actually going to go and photograph her, but COVID happened and killed all those plans. So I really need to reach out to her again. But that's Christy Michelle.
Okay. Okay.
And actually, I want to throw in 2 more.
Okay. This your show. You with us.
Yeah, because I mean, I do that all the time. You never see how many fragrances I'll pull out.
Right. He
John
probably
Pegg.
got 17 right behind him. Okay.
John Pegg.
Okay.
Kerosene. And the other is Josh Loeb.
I don't know that one. Who's it? What's his
Josh
brand?
Loeb?
Josh Loeb is Slumber House.
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
So
that's definitely like up your Slumber House is super. That is you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if there was one that was closest to my aesthetic, I guess, if you will, it would be him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me tell you, Vincent, as I sit here and watch you with your boutonniere on and your top hat and stuff, at least I fluffed my hair. That's all I got for you. I fluffed my hair, okay? Because I said I got to at least fluff my hair. I had to fluff my hair for you, man. Okay. Vincent, let me ask you this: do you own a pair of jeans? This is not one of the questions. This is not one of my 5. I just want to know: do you own any jeans?
I used to make my own jeans.
What? Wow.
You know what? Why am I not surprised? Because you say if Vincent go wear a pair of jeans, it ain't gonna be Vincent's jeans. Okay. Do you own a pair of sneakers? These are not my 5 questions, by the way. Oh snap! He about to pull out some sneakers. Okay.
We'll take it.
Yeah, I got these in Paris when I was there.
Okay.
Oh, God damn it!
You thought he was gonna? I thought he was gonna grab some J's. I thought he had like a pair of Jordan
I thought he was
ones.
gonna come out with some Chucks. I thought it was gonna be some Chuck Taylors. They was gonna be black. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was, but no, he comes out with
black.
the Parisian sneakers.
They're black.
Okay, they were black. They were black. Okay. Right. You making the whole Vincent, you got everybody here thinking they underdressed and they just in the chat. Now, speaking of Angel, before we get started, I remember when Angel came out and I used to wear Angel. I could never wear that stuff now. That shit was a bomb. Oh my goodness.
I'll tell you a little story. Well, not a little story. So Angel and Lamal, I credit both of those fragrances with where we are now as far as, indie scents, unisex scents,
right,
and niche fragrances. Now, the reason why I do that is because, they were unlike anything else that came before them as far as Mango. There were a couple others that kind of flew under the radar. One in particular is called Antaeus by Chanel.
Yes, Antaeus. A man with Antaeus on back in the day. Never mind.
Oh, I wore it a couple of days ago.
You better be glad you in San Francisco, man. That's all I'm saying. And not in Chicago.
When Lamal and Angel came out, both of them they didn't do very well. They were kind of seen as kind of floppy.
Mm.
But something magical happened. So what happened was because men didn't like it. Men's like, this is a smell too feminine. But the partners, the wives, the girlfriends of these men smelled these fragrances on these men and immediately fell in love with them. So men went racing to the perfume counters to buy these two fragrances. And Le Male, I mean, instantly became like a date night fragrance or nightclub fragrance. And so, yeah, both of those I think really changed the game, because not only did the ladies like these scents on these men, but I mean, you yourself alluded to it. The women would wear those fragrances too,
Oh
despite the
yeah,
fact they were intended for men. And so I think that's where the unisex thing started to amp up.
because what was the first one? Calvin Klein came out with the first official unisex one. Which one was that again?
Oh, wasn't
Obsession.
it CK?
No,
No, it wasn't Obsession.
CK1.
Oh, CK1 or
CK1.
CK1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
or
because
was
I
it
remember
one
when
or
that came
two?
out, that was like
But you know
unisex.
what though?
Yeah.
Obsession for men and obsession for women, really, they didn't smell too dissimilar to one another.
They didn't, and I
Right.
wore Obsession too, May. I was a
I mean,
big
kind of like Tom Ford's Noir Extreme.
Yeah.
right.
The male and female, they kind of smell a
Yeah,
little similar.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Obsession by Calvin Klein was kind of like that.
That's true because
Yeah.
I had the woman's Obsession. It didn't smell that different. That was a serious. Whew, you was killing folks with that one on.
Oh man, yeah,
That's
it was a
funny.
choker. I
Right.
loved it though.
Oh no, I wore the hell out of it. I did
Yeah,
because I was Obsession, Poison, and Angel. Those are, and then Fendi, the original Fendi. Those are my four back in the day.
my ex, she used to wear Fendi.
I had I wish they still had it out. That was woo,
That
you
was a
couldn't tell
grown
me
ass.
nothing.
That was a grown ass woman in a bottle.
You couldn't tell me nothing. I had the soap, the lotion. I was layered up with Fendi.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Okay, so do you wear other brands' fragrances? And if yes, what do you wear?
Okay, so this is my little presentation that I wanted to do for you. So I have pulled 20 fragrances,
Shut
Ooh.
up. Okay.
and I'm going to
Wow.
split them in half.
Okay.
So half is going to be old school, I would say, prior to maybe 2005, and the other half, they're more current.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I'm excited.
Right?
this one, okay, so the first one, speaking of grown ass, this is like one of the most mature scents for men that I've ever smelled. Um, if have you ever smelled Koros?
Yes.
I haven't, no.
You never smelled Koros, Jerry?
No.
Okay.
No.
This smells like, so Louise, this smells like a very mature version of Koros. Is very animalic,
Yeah.
but this one smells like a very mature version of Koros. So this is Pour Louis by Oscar de la Renta.
Okay. Okay. Coming
Okay.
with the Oscar de la Renta. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't smelled that one.
So yeah, this one, is very very much, I mean, like, I would say like a 35-year-old or older male would be perfect in this. This one, I discovered
I
this.
got moist. Okay. Okay. Never mind.
I discovered this when I first went to Holland. The funny
Okay.
thing about this fragrance is not so much the fragrance itself, but the maker, because the brand name makes probably one of the worst creations ever. And that worst creation is cool water. But
Hey,
this
leave
is
David
like
off alone. That was hey back in the
no,
day.
no, 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 no,
Cool
no,
water back in the day was the shit though.
no,
In the
no.
summertime,
I
a
didn't like it.
man with some
Uh-uh.
cool water on.
I didn't like it. I
I
didn't wear it.
couldn't stand it because everything else after that smelled like cool water,
True.
which actually smells like green Irish tweed. But anyways,
You know, right?
Right.
Cool water was the BR 540 of his day.
Yep. That's true.
yeah. But this is called Relax, and it's like been discontinued for years.
Mm.
But yeah, I discovered this in Holland, um, and it's a great summer fragrance. I mean, I love this stuff. Now, you remember I mentioned Aramis.
Right.
This is made by Aramis, or the same people who made Aramis. And this was one of my very first loves when I started getting into fragrance. But I could never afford it because at the time it was way too expensive. But it's JHL.
Okay,
Mm.
I've heard of that.
I've heard of it. Never smelled
Yeah,
it.
this is
Yeah, I don't
also
think
very, very mature smelling.
Okay.
Yeah. This one is so, man, this is like cavity inducing sweetness, but I'm sure y'all know what this one is. But this is Pi Givenchy.
Yep. I have that.
Yeah.
I have
because
that.
So yeah,
Jerry
this
likes
is like
Jerry likes to smell
sweet,
like
sweet vanilla. If you like vanilla,
Jerry
vanilla and
likes to
amber.
give toothaches.
Yep, Mr.
Right.
Gourmand. Yeah.
That's right. Don't bite me.
Um, so getting back to Angel, I wanted to incorporate one of the Angel scents in this, but I don't know, I couldn't figure out which one. But then I realized, well, there's only one that I've worn more than any other, and that's this one.
Mm.
So this is Iceman. It's not necessarily Angel, but yeah, this kind of is on par with this one. Cool, relaxed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it has a very cool, chilly, patchouli type note in it. That's really nice. Going back even further, I still got this in the box, but this is by Karl Lagerfeld, but this is KL.
Yeah, I
And
remember.
again, KL is a lot
KL used to get me in trouble.
like this one. Yeah, KL.
Yeah, I remember KL. Somebody asked you this before I let it go by. So they asked, "Have you been to Portugal?" And
Yeah, I've never been to Portugal. Although Lisbon is definitely a bucket list city I want to visit.
yeah, I remember KL. I think I used to know somebody who used to wear KL.
Yeah, it's I think it's another precursor to the Lamal Angel, because it kind of has kind of a feminine vibe to it. So I think both male and female alike could wear that scent. And same with
Javon,
this.
I'm sorry, we're gonna let it because when I see stuff, Javon, we'll be talking about that stuff later. Just hold on, we'll be there. Somebody was asking about any new scents you have.
So this one too. You want to talk about getting yourself into trouble? This one right here.
Boucheron's was good though. I know a friend who still loves Boucheron. She wears Boucheron to this day.
Well, this is Bijan.
Oh, that's right. It is the Bijans.
Yeah.
I remember Bijan because I couldn't afford it. I wanted it back when I was young, and it was so expensive, and I really loved it, but I could not afford Bijan back in the day. I was like, I used to go and smell it all the time.
And then it was available widely through Ross.
Right.
Yep. Right.
This is another one of those discontinued scents that we kind of talked about over the last chat we did, that it's like, why do they have to discontinue? Well, yeah, because Either they just don't sell, or the chemicals they don't make anymore. But sadly, I think this one just didn't sell. But this is Ansanse by Givenchy.
I've never heard of that
I've
one.
never heard of that. Yeah.
Oh man, this is like Lulu, you'll like this. This is a male lily of the valley scent.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You be out here hurting them.
Yeah, this one's there. This one's real nice.
You be out here hurting them, Vincent, don't you?
This one, I actually wore this yesterday. Yeah.
Oh,
I can't see.
I know what that is. I know what
The
it
Dreamer
is.
by
Thank you.
Versace.
I was like, I thought it was Dreamer. I'm like, is Yep.
Yeah. The tobacco note in this, I mean, it doesn't even smell like it's tobacco.
Right.
It smells very green.
Yeah.
You know, green and fresh.
Oh, they all knew it. They was like the Dreamer. Look at them. They was like,
I know.
Dreamer,
I was sitting there. I'm trying to say it. I'm like, oh,
loves that one. Okay, they all. But you know, see, that's because they own like 755 a piece. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, well, let me see if they know what the hell this one is.
Oh snap, yeah. Oh, I know that bottle too. Oh, I don't know. Anybody got this one? Nope, nobody know that one. What's that one, Vincent?
Give us a hint.
It smells kind of like this.
Is that oud wood?
Wood. I don't know that one, Vincent. What's that?
Yeah, I don't know.
The funny thing is that Tom Ford was in charge of Yves Saint Laurent when this came out. This is M7.
I never heard of that one either.
This was the first one. This was the first one, if memory serves me correctly, that popularized the note of oud.
Okay.
Okay.
See, that's probably because I wasn't dating really good men at the time, that they wasn't really wearing fragrances like that and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you know that you got to be around men who wearing good stuff to smell good stuff as a woman sometimes, especially back then. You know, like nowadays, women will buy, you know, men's and women's fragrances. You know, we buy whatever, but back then.
They smell like hot dogs and French fries, and
you know what I'm saying. You know, you be doing good.
Warm beer.
They had Polo or Halston Z14, and they was that's what they was doing.
Or that
Drakkar Noir.
Oh, that yolk, yeah, that yolk. Ooh, you could tell nobody nothing. They had that yolk.
Yeah,
I was sick of the smell. I would gag every time I smell it.
So okay, so now I'm gonna do my more recent scents.
Should be
this one is actually a cheapie, but it don't smell like it. I mean,
okay,
this stuff.
Can I ask you what's a cheapie by definition for you, Vincent? Because a cheapie to Jerry is $110, you know, around 110.
Cheapie to me is a cheapie to you.
Okay.
So this, I paid $40 for this.
That's what I'm talking about. Because Jerry don't understand inexpensive.
So this is Perry Ellis Black Oud.
I have that.
You talking about that black vanilla?
I
have it too.
Yep.
Yeah, this one. Yep.
I just got that one. I had the
saffron one.
I had the saffron rose too.
Yeah. $30 each.
So half of these that I'm going through now are going to be by y'all don't hate me for this, but half of these are going to be by this brand right here.
Oh, okay.
So
you like Tom Ford, man?
Yeah.
So you be spending that coin.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, Tobacco Vanille. This is like a relic of my trip to New York a few years ago. And you know what the funny thing about this? There's no vanilla in this.
Really?
Nope. There's no vanilla in it. This is what you smell.
Now, what is that? Oh, Peru Balsam.
Peru Balsam. Yep. Wow.
Yeah, this is what you smell in tobacco vanille.
Hmm.
Right. See, I got
Um,
the tobacco. I got the Latafa version. I got the tobacco touch. I don't have the tobacco
Oh,
vanille because I can't afford tobacco vanille, so I had to get the.
she got Bacco Nilly. That's what
I
she
got
had.
tobacco touch.
She don't
tobacco
have the
vanille.
full the tub,
I
and
got
she
the
don't have
Latafa
the
for it.
bun.
I got the Latafa for it. Okay, ain't nothing wrong. Hey, you gotta stay where you can. You know, come on now.
Tobacco nilly. All right.
I got some time for it, so quick, but I got mine at really good deals.
Oh, you got that
Um,
Mott Ford.
this one I actually don't even really wear. I mean, I've had this for about 5 years now, and I think I've worn it maybe only 3 times. But I got it because it reminds me of a childhood memory.
Hmm.
Louise, you okay? I know you're gonna know what I'm talking about here. So my grandmother, she used to whenever you walk in her bathroom, you could I could always smell incense and strawberry glycerin soap.
Oh yeah, the strawberry glycerin. Yeah.
The strawberry glycerin soap, and that is exactly what this smells like to me.
No, which
So
one
this is Oud Save the Queen by Atkinson's.
that is on my list to get because I like
Wow.
Atkinson's. That's on my
Yeah,
list.
yeah, it's this smells like my grandmother's bathroom. So yeah, that's why I have this.
My grandmother was a Yardley's English lavender lady.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Uh-huh. Um this one is this was Carlos's favorite fragrance. And it's actually one of mine. It's just hard to wear it because it's just so beastly. But Amber Absolute.
Oh, yeah,
Mm.
that is a very good one.
Um,
See, I wouldn't back in the day. I wouldn't even smell Time Force. I was like, I can't afford this. I can't even afford to get close to them right now.
That's why you ask them to spray you some sample, and then you come back in as another, like put a hat on. Can you spray me some more? And they keep spraying. You end up getting your 5 mil.
Look at me.
Little tricks.
so I think I heard you mention this one recently. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was somebody else. But despite the fact that this is a women's fragrance, I love this one, and I wear it from time to time.
Is that Rose? Oh, Orchid Ebony? Everybody wears that. That's not a woman's
I love Van
fragrance.
Cleef and Arpels.
It's listed as a women's fragrance.
I don't know why they do that one though, because that's very unisex. That's like vanilla and chocolate, and the chocolate's pretty good in there. Because I don't like chocolate on everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I wear it a lot. Yeah. Um, so this here, I don't wear it all, but I just love the smell of this. This is definitely a women's scent, but I don't know. I've been tempted to wear it lately.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I've been one. I want
Yeah.
Lily.
Shanghai Lily.
Yeah, that's
I was gonna say, speaking of chocolate, this is what I'm wearing today.
what you wear, Edola?
No.
Oh, Chiconia?
No.
I can't see shit, man. I'm
Ruby. Oh,
Ruby.
Ruby.
I can't see it. I am
Wearing
blind.
Ruby. I'm actually wearing Ruby, and I'm also wearing a mixture of the blood cherry Cordell.
Cordial.
I'm wearing a mixture of it. Fire.
Right on. Okay.
Fire.
Look at you, fire.
Try it.
Layered. All right.
If you all in the comments have both of those fragrances, try it. 1-for-1 spray. Spray Ruby
One
first.
or more of one than the other.
No, I did 1-for-1. So I sprayed Ruby, and then I sprayed off the blood cherry, like kind of around it. So I'm getting both, and it's all in the room.
Okay.
It's really
Okay.
nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
This
Don't hurt
actually used to be my signature for a while. But yeah, something's kind of taken that one over. But yeah, this baby here.
Oh, that was
Oh,
big for a minute. Everybody was
yeah.
I never did get it because every time I tried to get it, it was sold out, and then I just gave up on it.
And then another discontinued Tom Ford, which is like this is like a suit in a bottle right here. Yeah.
Oh, Italian Cypress. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Uh,
looks like it should be like your signature.
Italian Cypress.
Yes, it's very,
yeah,
dapper. It's a very
it is
dapper
very
fragrance.
dapper.
Yeah, it was for a hot minute, but then all of a sudden I discovered that Noir Esquisse.
Ah, okay, okay.
Um, this one, whenever at the ballet company we would do an opening night, I would often wear this on opening nights.
Oh
Look at you
yeah,
with that
Grand
grand
Soir.
soir.
Yeah,
Look at you with that grand soir. Okay, okay. And I bet you it smells good because I got rid of mine because I think grand soir smells better on men.
Smells good. I think it's the after. It's the after.
the dry down.
Yeah, the dry down is really nice.
Yeah,
I
it's the
like
dry
it.
down, but like it was
Yeah.
a little too. It smelled like I had hugged Jerry or somebody, and
She's talking
All right,
about my husband. Good.
so this is my last one.
okay.
Okay.
So this kind of overtook Grand Soir for I guess you can say my signature because several people have said how good it smells on me.
Hmm.
Um, and the thing is when I first smelled it, I didn't like it at all because the first shot of it was so floral. And I thought, okay, yeah, this is very feminine. But about 10 minutes later, I was like, what the hell is that smell? And I was like, oh, that's me. It
Don't you
was
like those
it's
moments though?
yeah, it started to kind of smooth out and just kind of blend with my body chemistry, but it's this one here.
Oh, Rose Prick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh, Because it
Yep.
has a spiciness to it. I
That
like
that
the
that Sichuan pepper in it. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's good. I can see that. I can see that.
Okay, does that answer your question?
Y- It sure did. Thank you so much. So you have a
Mm.
question right there before Jerry gets
This
to
is
his.
that is again going back, and this is something I completely forgot to mention when I was talking to you guys about reformulations of fragrances. Um, because sometimes when you do a reformulation, not only does it not smell the same, sometimes it doesn't even perform the same. You know, and more often than not, the performance gets worse with reformulations. There's this one fragrance that I have called Le Male, and it's not the Yves Saint Laurent Le Male. This was by not Victor and Rolf.
Oh, you talking about Gaultier's?
Yeah.
No. Sorry, not Le Male. L'Homme.
Oh,
Long.
It's called L'Homme, not Yves Saint Laurent's L'Homme. Hang on, I'll get it for a second.
Okay. I
okay.
think it's the
Is that Guerlain?
LOMME. I thought so. Something like that. Yeah.
What do
Yep.
you want, Juicy? What do you want, Juicy?
Man, I'm over here smelling the mess out of myself. You see, I
How
don't know if
come
y'all can. You can't even see. I can't even turn my arm the right way. There's
you
so much
can't?
oil on my arm.
I was like, why are you trying to show your bicep off, Jerry? You just trying
I
to show it off.
wasn't.
You know you
I was
was.
just trying to
You was
show my
trying to
arm
thirst
this
trap. You
part.
was trying to thirst trap like I've been
So
working.
Nah.
it's this one.
Oh, Roger and Galette. You know what? I have
Oh,
some of theirs
I've never
now.
heard that.
This I remember I bought this fragrance when I was 16,
Okay.
and I was so damn proud of it because it made me smell so mature. After a week of it, I dropped my damn bottle and it broke.
Oh damn. Oh damn. No.
And it sounds like me with damn hippie.
And right. and so because I was 16 and had saved my money to get it, I was heartbroken, so I didn't buy another bottle. And then next thing I know, when I'm looking around for it, it was discontinued. But
Wow.
then it came back out again, and it doesn't smell the same, because it's been reformulated.
Right.
Yep.
Now,
But
me
I at
right
least
now,
had to
I'm
get it.
going off of the performance and longevity. Performance, I like. I want you to smell me, but longevity, I'm kind of over. And the reason why I say that is because I think there's this dichotomy that I feel like we're in right now. Like everybody wants things to like last like 55 hours when they spray it. But then we also complain that we have so many fragrances and I'm never going to wear them all. Well, if you don't spray the damn things, you're going to have them forever. So now I am spraying liberally as many motherfucking times as I want. Twice a day.
I think both play a part. I think if you're paying a certain amount of money for a fragrance, I believe that it should at least last a certain amount of time. It doesn't have to be I think anything over 8 hours is you don't have to have that, but it's really nice because you want something that's gonna, I guess, last throughout the workday. You want something that's going to last, let's say, if you even 6 hour fragrances. I like 6 hour fragrances. I have a couple of fragrances that only last two, and it's upsetting because you spray it and it's like gone, and I have to go back and spray it again. So
I mean,
that
2 hours,
is,
yes, but I mean, like if you're getting 6 hours, that's a decent enough time. By
Yeah.
I
then,
think so.
I
Six
want
is
to move
good.
on to something else. I might want to wear something else or just spray it again. I just think that we're getting this space about things about fragrances where it's all about how long does it last, and everyone
Yeah,
wants to act like things last like forever in them or they don't last long enough when it's like people actually say like 6 hours, oh, it's okay. No, that's
yeah,
pretty long to have something on your skin that you can still smell.
right.
That's pretty long, right? So I'm just saying, I think because of it, it's becoming more of the conversation than it needs to be as longevity. But I don't. If I smell good, I'll just spray the shit again. I got a bunch of bottles. I'm not gonna say how many. I just got a bunch, and I can spray again.
Oh, so you have 500 like me, huh? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the thing to remember is when we do spray,
Mm-hmm.
um, especially if it's something that we often wear, that our nose is used to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
So chances are we will only be able to smell it for about 20 to 30 minutes. Um, and then 2 hours later, we think we need to recharge. Well, no, we don't,
Right.
because it's something that will last you a good 6 to 8 hours.
Right.
And
Yeah.
when you think you need to recharge, you really just overspray.
See, I overspray
Yeah.
and I know, and I don't touch it again at
Yeah,
all.
I I,
And
I overspray. I admit I'm an oversprayer.
like for instance,
Yeah.
I know somebody who smells like cigarettes and bacon grease
Yeah.
all the time. And she does not know she smells like that, right? Because that's her household smell. So therefore, cigarettes and bacon grease smells normal to her. And that's what made me understand that because I was like, does she know what she smelled like? And I'm not lying. She smelled like cigarettes and bacon grease because they used to cook bacon and she smoked cigarettes. So,
Sounds like my
but
other grandmother.
right, but you know what I'm saying? But she did not know. So that was when I learned. I thought about. I said, "See, she don't even smell that." So imagine how it is when we're wearing our fragrances. See,
Right. That's true. I don't, you know what though? I don't know because I have a lot of Vincent's fragrances compared to other fragrances. If I spray his stuff like one time, it's it's just enormous. I can continuously smell it without smelling it. I can smell it from here. And I sprayed this a long time ago. It's still on my arm. It's still oily. That's what I'm saying. Like for fragrances like that, I think I love fragrances like that. There's a space for that. Just like there's a space for fragrances that don't necessarily last. Those are your date night fragrances. Those are your I'm just running to the store fragrances. So
Your job
definitely.
interview fragrances.
Yeah, exactly. Job interview fragrances. Exactly. You don't want to kill everybody in the room. So,
Right.
speaking of that, so what are the easiest notes to work with?
That is a very, very broad question. Because the thing that a lot of people don't understand is notes and ingredients are two completely different things.
Okay.
And so, say for instance, you have a vanilla note.
Hmm.
Well, chances are that vanilla note is made up of 5 to 50 ingredients.
Wow.
And depending on what that note is made up of will determine how easy it is to work with. Going back to our previous conversation or topic, really, how long it's going to perform. So I can tell you this: there are a few chemicals that are really easy to work with.
Okay.
Hedione is one of them. There are a lot of musks that are referred to as macrocyclic musks. I refer to them as just white musks because they're heavy, but they're also very light and cloudy.
Okay.
So those, I mean, you could mix anything with those, and it'll smell great. And then yeah, I want to say something like rose is a note that no matter what you mix with it, it'll smell good.
Yes. You
Um,
are right. I love rose.
yeah, because rose, I actually going back to that topic that I had talked about, watching these two dancers dance. One of those two dancers, her name was Erin, and she was such a fabulous dancer. I always used to say she could make anybody look good that dances with her, and I kind of liken her to Rose because Rose can make anything smell good. Amber is the same way.
Hmm.
Amber and vanilla, they're the same way. They could make anything smell like something.
That's true. That's true. Because somebody smell like vanilla. That's why Jerry likes gourmands because he be trying, he be wearing his hoochie daddy shorts and wearing something with vanilla on, and he gets all the girls to the yard. He gets all the girls to the yard.
Gotta do those squats in those hoochie daddy shorts,
I know
right?
you do. I know you be like, oh.
At the gym, right? With the cutout shirt, the halter top.
Right. You have does your shirts be like cut like that? Where it cuts in deep. You got that
No,
deep cut, so you be like, be something
nope,
like that. You do that.
nope. I try to wear the loosest shirt I can to the gym so you can't tell anything.
Y'all know he lying, right? Jerry, you know he lying. You be. I
Just
can
don't pull up.
listen.
Don't pull up to the gym. Don't pull up to the gym. Don't look for me.
You put on fragrance when you go to the gym, so
I
I
do.
know you wearing hoochie daddies. I know
But
you
you
wearing hoochie
but you
daddies.
know why I wear fragrances though? A lot of people don't shower when they work
That
out.
ain't got nothing to do with your ass. You
It
showered,
makes it
right? So you don't need it. No, no,
no,
don't try
it's
that with
so
me.
I can
Jerry, Jerry, it's okay. It's okay. It's the Aries in you. I get it. I'm an Aries. You need all the
I
attention. I
know
get
Vincent
it.
looking at me like, yeah, right.
No, the majority of the people that go to the gym, the only thing they know is Axe body spray.
That too. But a lot of them don't wear they don't even wear deodorant. So a lot of times when I'm working out, it's rough. And a lot of times I'll wear certain fragrances. I wear them up here. I wear them like around my neck. So if I'm sweating, all I smell
No,
is
no,
me.
no, no. See, you got to wear them right here. You got to wear them on your
Right,
forearm
because
when you
when you
work out.
move your arms, then it's gonna come
When you
around.
move your arm,
That's when you're gonna smell
you
it. You're
freshen
gonna
up the
freshen the
room.
air.
You freshen
See,
up the
that's
Oh,
why.
room. Yeah.
See, that's why I know
all right.
you wearing it for
I'm
the
about to
ladies.
choke them out
You
tomorrow.
wearing the ladies. You be waiting for the ladies. I'm sorry, is your wife there? I don't want to get you in trouble, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go get me in trouble.
My bad.
Talking about. Yep.
I'm saying,
It's like a shield. You have to wear your armor, because if you don't,
listen, I work
they
with
will.
teenagers. You can wear armor all day. You still gonna smell that funk. So it ain't
But
gonna. No, it does not help. I promise you.
you're in a
I
small
am
enclosed
oversprayed
space.
up,
I'm at least in a
and some of
larger one.
that teenage funk can outlast everything. Trust me. They come
It
past me. I
can.
be like, "Ooh," and then they want to hug me. Hey, Miss Carrie. I be like, hey, baby, because they hug is coming before they get close to me.
Oh man, that's funny.
Mm-mm.
All right, you're next. What's your next
Oh, I got a
one?
question. Oh, okay, my question.
You forgot your questions.
Okay, what
Well,
is your favorite fragrance you created? Your favorite?
I don't have one.
You don't?
I
Okay.
mean, no. Yeah, here. Let me show you something.
I should have asked you what you do. I'm curious. I'm always curious because I'm like, are you working? Do you work in corporate?
So you see all these?
Those your notes?
Yeah, these are
Wow.
my formulations.
That's your
You
soup
know,
Nazi notebook. Don't lose that shit because it's like the soup
yeah,
Nazi.
You're
Oh,
right.
I have like bags and bags of these.
Wow.
Um, a lot of this stuff, will never see the light of day. You know, like here's oh
you about to start making that one, ain't you?
Uh-oh. He
Ah,
found
see?
one.
no
He found one.
You
no,
like,
I just found my original notes for Candyman.
Oh,
okay.
nice.
Yeah, this is when I first created Candyman, and it wasn't called Candyman. It was called Onicha.
What does that mean?
I was about to ask.
Onicha is an ancient type of labdanum.
Hmm.
So yeah, I may still actually revisit that name.
Okay, so
I
before he
kind of
gets to his
like it. I kind
question,
of like the history behind it.
I gotta know, what do you do, Vincent? Because I know you do like costume designs and stuff like that. What else do you do?
Uh, well,
I know I've seen some of your fetish stuff. Okay,
some of my what?
kind of more fetish stuff. You do like a lot of steampunk, like
Yeah, sometimes. I work with a lot of leather. Um, the
I can't stand these people.
the
Right.
contest.
That's basically what you said to me. You was like,
He
I
said, "I
know.
make money.
That's,
Leave me
that's it.
alone."
That's it.
He's like, "Next question."
Next question. Okay, on to the next question.
No, I'm a Renaissance man. I like working with my hands. I like creating things.
No, I mean,
And
because like
so
in a way, you remind me of my brother, because that, like you said, you're a Renaissance man. My brother is a Renaissance man. Like, he is a tattoo artist sort of by trade, but he does set design, he sculpts, he builds
yeah,
custom cars and choppers. So I was just like wondering what other, you know what I'm saying? And so I wouldn't say my brother, people would be like, he doesn't work a job, but no, my brother does, he does his thing and has always. And now my nephew is a painter. So I was just curious, what, like, other than the perfumery, what
um,
other types of art are you into?
perfumer, costume designer, photographer, um, makeup artist, leathersmith, writer, director. I'm creating a few documentaries right now. The one I'm working on right now is about old school roller derby.
Oh wow.
Because my father was a roller derby skater.
Was it?
Yeah, yeah. So,
I used to watch that, me and my brother.
as a matter of fact, there were in the late '60s, early '70s. there were actually 4 hubs for roller derby. The main one was here in the Bay Area. Then there was New York. Then, of all places, Cincinnati, Ohio.
Cincinnati, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 4th one, Chicago, Illinois.
Because my daddy used to take my brother to roller derby because that's what they used to go to roller derby and to the car thing, something with cars they used to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember them going to
roller
say
derby
roller
when I
derby.
was younger. I remember it. Yeah.
So yeah, I do a bunch of different things.
Right, that's what I meant. I didn't think you like worked it because I can't possibly see you going to an office. Okay, let me just say that.
Yeah.
I cannot possibly see you going to an office at all. But I find it interesting, and I think people need to see that is that you can live a very good life, a very happy life, and you don't have to like go to an office and do it. You can live the life that you want to and do the things that you choose and do have a great life. Like my brother doesn't work for anybody but himself. It never has forever. I can't even think of when he worked for somebody, but he's always, and like I didn't know for years that he was building custom cars for people because he builds like classic cars. He rebuilds them and then he sells them, and I didn't know that for a long time. I just knew he had a space. He was always telling me, "Yeah, I'm at my space, sis." I didn't know he was building cars out of the space. But it makes sense because as a kid, all he used to do was have model cars, and he used to build model cars all the time. So now he just rebuilds them for people.
Yeah,
it's cool.
That's cool.
So Courtney wants to know what vampire family are you with? Because she said you look like you're about 25, Vincent. By the way, you look very young.
Very
You do look young. You look like Pharrell. You and Pharrell are like doing that whole. We're about 725, but we look like we are.
When I was younger, I actually wanted to buy a title.
Why am I not surprised though? I mean, I'm just, you said that like we're gonna go, nah, for real, Vincent,
right?
Right? Like we was gonna be like, just no, we really? Oh, okay. Shit, did you find out? Could you? Okay, I'm just asking. Why didn't you?
It's a lot of damn money.
I know. I'm just playing.
I'm not there yet.
I'm just saying. It's like, oh, okay, yeah. I'm not surprised. Okay, because
but don't be surprised if you see the word count in front of my name in the future.
And I ain't gonna be surprised if I do.
Right.
So
Count Duke.
Right. Count Vincent of Dreamhouse. Exactly. There we go.
All right. My question. What are your best 3 fragrances in your collection that you've either purchased or created, and why? Maybe
Jerry get all deep.
I do.
Yeah. Again, as far as the ones I've created goes, I can't answer that because I mean there's so damn many. As far as purchases go, I mean I'm looking at some of them right now. I would say maybe the ones I refer to as my signature, like Rose Prick. But just like with anything else, I mean, it could change tomorrow,
right? Of course.
But I will say Tobacco Vanille, Rose Prick, and maybe Orchid Vanille. Yeah, but again, since we finished this chat, it'll probably be 3 different ones. So
for sure.
Vincent, I'm about to put up a question, and I want you to really think before you answer this.
And don't pick. Don't pick. No, right? I knew you were gonna say that. You were like, it's
She has already disqualified herself. So, because she said in the last chat we had, I ain't nobody's muse.
Okay, that was a lie.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody, but before we get to another question of ours, here's somebody wanted to know that.
Okay. Now I like that question. Because it's hard to answer.
No, I was just playing with you.
Okay, I'll tell you this. I'll give you an example. So one of those samples I sent to you,
Mhm.
I kid you not, the day after you did that, the video of the sniff testing with Kelly, I had a dream, and I'm using this dream as a concept for one of those fragrances.
Okay,
So,
I can't wait to see that.
so yeah, the dream. I remember in this dream, I was walking to a friend of mine's house, and this friend has a thing for birds. She likes birds, and so I remember walking by this tree, and I mean, I remember this tree was like this glowing, literally glowing green color, and there are these hummingbirds flying around it. And the thing about the hummingbirds is that they were white, and so the next day I actually looked up white hummingbirds. You know, there's only been 100 of them spotted throughout the world, so they're very rare. So I'm using that as inspiration for Je Peux Rêver,
Ooh.
which and a lot of people, you know, watching this, if you want to know the translations for some of these fragrances, Google Translate is perfect. I mean, yeah, I love Google Translate. So Je Peux Rêver is French for I can dream. And that was the title of the fragrance when I first created it, like 3, 4, 5 years ago. And so having this dream, I'm tying both of them together.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. So I got my last question then. Okay. Let me get my last question. Because Jerry got the best question ever.
That's right.
Upcoming plans for Dreamhouse.
Well, among those fragrances you and Kelly sniffed, I will tell you this. One of them is going to be released this summer. I ain't telling you which one it is.
Okay.
But this is, I have to find somebody to wear this. It's going to be part of the photo shoot that I do. I made this a few months ago.
Oh wow.
Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty.
Man, LuuLuu, you trying to wear that?
my hair can't fit that. I'd have to straighten my hair out.
Parts of hair coming out.
That thing would not. But that is beautiful.
Yeah, this is made out of macaw feathers. So that's going to be one of the photo shoots. And I will tell you this, whenever I release another one, Je Peux Rêver, that headpiece is actually right over my shoulder here. Whoops, not that one. This one. It's this right here.
Okay.
Let me smell that again.
Nice. Nice. All right.
And then, of course, there is the big sale that starts officially midnight tonight.
Does it start tonight?
Yep. No,
Yes,
I take that back. The sale itself doesn't start tonight. The videos, they start tonight.
Okay, because
The sale starts next week.
thank the Lord Jesus, because you see where I was going with this. I'm like, dude, I ain't got no fucking money right now. You fucking with me? Okay, I'm sorry. I just lost. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad.
She had to get real.
You see, I was like, whoa, you gonna have to can a sis get a hold off to the 31st? I'm just saying, can we work out something? Can I do a whole?
Right.
Can we do a
Layaway.
whole? A layaway? Can I put a deposit and pay you on the 31st? I'm gonna do you like Wendy. I will gladly pay you on 31st.
Well, no, the sale starts on the 24th, but it'll be for 10 days.
Okay, I'm good then. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good. Whew, because I was about to say, man. Right, you see? Right. Right. You see, I'm like, come on. Can we make some stuff happen? Okay. So okay, you was about to make my heart palpitate and everything, man. I was like, whoa. Okay. So we have some time, y'all. Get your coins together. Whew.
Right.
So yeah, it's going to be a big contest that I'm going to do. So the contest is for the next 5 days, starting tomorrow. There are going to be 2 videos released every day. Louise is going to be one of them, day after tomorrow.
Hello.
But it starts officially tomorrow with Sarah Mays. So she's going to introduce it, and then they're going to alternate. One is going to be by a reviewer, and then the other is going to be a post that I put up on YouTube. Links will be on my website. And so what I did was I created a story and did all the artwork for it. So let me see. So yeah, here's, I don't know if you can see that. So here's one of the pictures here. As a matter of fact, you see that headpiece that dude is wearing right there?
Right. Is that one?
No. It's this one.
Oh.
So this is one of my leather creations.
That is very
cool.
That is.
Wow.
It's very scary looking though. It's very intimidating.
It's supposed to be armor.
Beautiful.
It's supposed to be armor.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
But so anyways, so the contest is you have to, anyone wants to enter, all you have to do is look at all 10 of the videos. Once the sale starts, they enter not only their free bottle they want, but they also enter their guesses as to what they think the notes of the fragrance, the brand new fragrance that's coming out, is going to be. And there are going to be hints on all 10 of these videos because there are 10 notes in the fragrance. So each video is going to have one note that you have to guess. So you list the your guesses at the end. And I will also be offering, just like the last one, a free sample as well. There will be a winner. They will get another free bottle. And this time, I think I'm also going to do a grand prize winner.
Ooh.
Wow.
The grand prize winner is going to get everything the winner gets, plus they're going to get a framed one of these drawings.
Oh, those are nice.
And
dang, can I win?
Right.
And they're going to get these bracers I made. So these bracers They go over the wrist like this.
And they're pink.
They go over the wrist like this. And guess what? They also do this.
Wow.
So they light
And
up.
they're pink.
I can see LuuLuu walking around the house, going to the bathroom.
Man. Right. You know,
Find her way to the bathroom late at night.
Yep.
I'll be outside in the back at the fire pit. Drive my neighbors crazy. Ooh, those are nice, Vincent. All right, so what's your last question? We're not done. We can talk for a little bit longer.
Last question is, when will there be a Shy Sense and LuuLuu fragrance?
I already know which one I want. You can rename this one. I already told you. Hold up.
See how I'm looking in the air? I'm waiting for it.
When does hell freeze over?
Oh man! Oh, that was cold. Well,
right.
Y'all know I tried.
Jerry, I have given you every opportunity to make them yourself. You remember?
True.
Ooh, yeah. I see the gauntlet. I see.
You even told me that you wanted to start making sense for yourself.
I do.
And I told you I got a shit ton of notes, or not notes, but chemicals here that I don't use, that I will send to you so you can start playing around with them.
Well, Jerry, now what do you have to say, sir?
So,
you know, you can make one for
me. Right. I felt the check. Quick.
I mean, I could make one. I'm sure it would smell good and all, but
he was like,
"If I want you to make it, man."
Listen, you ain't gotta make up nothing new for me. I have brought you flowers. There you go. You can just rename this shit LuuLuu. This is me, man. Right.
Yeah, that one went through a slight reformulation. Just because the opening of it was a little too screechy.
It ain't now.
Yeah, I'm touching that one up a little bit.
It smelled fine to me. And I just put on J-Pole. This is good.
That's Kelly's favorite. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know he did throw it back at me, D'Angelo. I was trying to make a fragrance. I was trying to see if he wanted to sell a fragrance that we put together or something. I don't know.
He got enough. Look,
I know. He's like, he said, make it yourself. I'm like,
he said, make it yourself.
I
heard that. We all heard that. He was like,
well, I'll tell you what. I think the two of you need to butt heads and maybe put something together yourselves as far as notes go. And if you get them to me, yeah, maybe I'll flirt around with them.
Okay, so real talk. I'm actually
and too, I also initiated something with Jerry.
Yes, because you sent me
I gave him with that day that picture of him and I was taken. I gave him the formula to my cognac accord.
Because he always talks about that. I'm so tired of hearing him talk about that cognac accord, because clearly he loves that thing.
Well, I suggested to him, and actually, I think if my memory serves me correctly, I think this might have been D'Angelo's suggestion. But yeah, cognac and brown sugar.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. So I'm making myself a perfume oil right now. I'm waiting for some stuff to come. See, I'm already on some stuff because I want something that has ylang ylang in it, and I can't find it. So I decided I can do it. So I bought today came some dry ylang ylang flower. So I'm going to be infusing some oils and stuff just because I wanted a body oil. So see, I'm already on some stuff, Vincent.
Ylang ylang. There is a great ylang ylang oil, but there's also one called Kananga.
I've heard of
C A
it.
Cananga, and it's basically ylang ylang.
Mhm.
Only thing is though is that it's really thick, so you'll definitely have to cut it with something.
Right. Well, no, I'm just making me like a body oil. I wanted one that just had like, because okay, so here's what happens. See, for me, this is how things work in my head. There's a fragrance, there's a body oil that is being sold for $89 for 100 mils. And I'm like, the hell I will. So I decided to make my own because the hell I will. The
You
hell I
know
will.
what? See, you and I are kind of right here. That's actually how I started making clothes when I was 14. I don't know if you remember this, that he was a rock star. His name was Adamant.
Of course I know who Adamant is.
Okay,
Goody two,
so
goody two, goody two, shoot,
yep.
goody. Don't
So
drink,
you
don't smoke. What do you do? Okay, I'm sorry.
you
That's one of my
remember those
favorite songs.
you remember those jackets he used to wear?
Yes, I remember those. Those are yes. Yes.
So basically being 14 years old and not being able to find one of those jackets anywhere. And if I could, it was $1,000, $1,500. And what
Right. Yeah.
14-year-old has that much money to spend on a jacket? I
Right.
just said, the hell with it. I'm just going to learn how to make it myself. And that's how I started making clothes.
That makes sense though, because that stuff, that was a cute jacket, but yeah, they were charging way too much for that stuff back then. So I get it. Yep.
And so yeah, I honestly think, a lot of perfumers, they become perfumers in that manner. Like for instance, seeing a like a rose prick or something like that costs upward of $400 or $500, and like I'll just learn how to make it myself.
Right, exactly. I've done quite a few things over the years doing that. It's like I used to make chocolate truffles and stuff. Because of that, because I like truffles, and I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah,
how
yeah,
much did I want for these damn things?
yeah. Those things are
Unfortunately,
expensive. Yeah.
unfortunately, that was a casualty of my marriage. It kind of got killed with my marriage, but yeah, I was really good. It was really fun. So that's what I'm on. I don't know what Jerry on. Jerry.
Apparently, Jerry got to make his own fragrance. So Jerry's over
I
here.
just told you,
I'm messing with
you and LuuLuu put an idea together and present it to
See,
me.
we are so diametrically opposed when it comes to fragrances
But
that we will.
sometimes, you know what though? Sometimes that makes the best fragrance. You would never think that rose and oud would go great together.
That's true. That's true. Because that is true. Because see, I wanted plum, tuberose, and tobacco.
Plum, tuberose, and tobacco. All right, what are your 3 notes, Jerry?
I was thinking citron, ginger, and coconut.
Oh, that would be so weird.
Plum, tuberose, tobacco, citron, ginger, coconut. Yeah, see,
I don't know how those are complementary, so I'd have to change my notes.
on a side note, Louise. Okay, so that fragrance I made that you and Kelly referred to as Bahia Flor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's not how you pronounce that.
I know.
Okay, it's pronounced Beija.
Beija Flor.
Beija Flor. That is jasmine, honeysuckle, coconut, and milk.
Right. I remember.
Off the top of my head, when I think of those notes, I'm like, I don't know if those would go well together. But I put them together and loved it.
Yes. Yes. Oh man. I just sprayed it just because you said it. Oh, that shit smells. It smells divine. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is good, Vincent.
Plum,
I smell
tobacco,
like
ginger, citron, coconut. What was your third one, Jerry?
Mine was citron, coconut, and ginger. Hers was tobacco, plum, and something else.
tuberose.
Tuberose.
This
Plum.
smells like me with if I was dressed. This is like this. I have to like put on a really pretty sundress, some sandals because I got my feet done today, so I feel like a real person.
Oh, other than like the other month that they weren't done.
Exactly.
Plum,
Exactly.
tobacco, citron, ginger, coconut, tuberose.
Mm.
Right?
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Um. All
I
right.
feel like I should have flowing hair when I'm wearing this fragrance. I feel like my hair should be down to the middle of my back. It should be in really, really pretty ringlets. I should be
Jerry,
like, oh,
Yes.
if you could choose an alternate to citron, what would you choose?
Hmm. Do you want it to
Just
compliment hers?
no, no, no. I'm thinking of mixing all of these together
Ah, okay.
because of all of these, citron might be the one that might not.
Might not mesh very well.
Yeah.
Mm, mm,
Come on,
what
Mr.
about
Gourmand Sense.
right.
what about what about blueberry?
Mm,
Blueberry, tobacco. Okay. All right. You know what? I was thinking about that today. There are two notes that I just don't see in perfumery at all. I mean, I hardly see blueberry,
right.
and of all fruity note, I never see banana.
Well, they just came out with one for AI the Great for Navitus that
Uh-huh.
everyone's talking about. I don't know what it is called because I wasn't trying to buy it, but
Isn't there banana in Halloween Man, the original? Smells like banana, at least. And
let me
then
look at it.
there's blueberry
Is
in
that amouage?
which one? Halloween Man?
Yeah.
No, that's the name of the company.
No, Halloween Man is I
Jesus de
forgot.
Pozo. Isn't it Jesus de Pozo?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
No, Halloween Man is Halloween. That's the name of the company.
No, it's Halloween Man, but it's like the guy's name. I can't remember the guy's name that's on it.
Oh, the perfumer.
Right,
Okay.
I think yeah, thank you. Jesus del yeah, that one. Yep.
That's what I say, Jesus del Pozo.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think that's it.
No, there it
Yeah.
doesn't say banana in it.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
not
I'm
banana in
so
it.
I'm so
It
out of
smells
touch with perfumers and just keeping up with what's out there.
you don't
No,
get
that one
banana.
just came
I
out.
get banana.
The one that is
Banana comes off of my skin, which is the weirdest thing. So every time I spray that fragrance, I'm like, oh, it's gotta be banana in it. They just don't
There
say it.
are okay. I'm gonna hip you guys to something. There are
Okay.
these two chemicals where if you were to mix them together,
Mhm.
it would smell just like banana.
Mm.
One is a basic fragrance oil, and it's almond. So if you take almond fragrance oil and you mix them with this chemical called cycloset,
Mm.
and the cycloset is so strong that you'd have to maybe cut it in half. But yeah, if you mix the two together, um, you would have a really kind of an underripe banana.
Okay. It
See, I'm
smells.
I'm conflicted about banana. I don't know if I want to smell like banana. I know the people saying banana, but I don't know if I want to smell like
Yeah,
Halloween, Halloween man smells
I
good.
wouldn't make a scent where banana was a dominant note. Um, you know, it would be more or less like a guest star.
right.
Right.
But I do know like Courtney does love banana scents. I do know she
Mhm.
does love them. Cause who makes it? It's like banana or something. There is one called, but it's discontinued.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
Or even if it smelled like a bananas Foster. Oh, that would be
Ooh.
great.
But
Hmm.
but the bananas Foster is about the liquor, so yeah, it could smell
Or flicker, the caramel, the
right. I just want the liquor. Okay, I'm just sorry.
I'll tell you a story. Going back to that cognac scent, speaking of liquor,
hmm
um, now, mind you, I don't drink, but you know, like I've told you and Jerry before, despite the fact I don't drink, you know, I love making boozy notes. So I remember when I first wanted to research making a cognac and a whiskey accord. What I did was I went around the corner to my corner store and bought these two shot bottles, you know, one of cognac and one of whiskey.
Yeah.
Now, I've been going there for years, and the guy behind the counter knows me. So he sees me buying these two little shot bottles, and he looks at me and he goes, "Are you okay?"
Because he's
I
like, I
said,
know.
"Yeah."
He's like, you having a bad day? Something happened?
Right, exactly. I said, "Yeah, why?" He goes, I never see you buy alcohol." I said, "Oh, no. I'm just doing research." Yeah, research. Yeah, research.
Research.
Right. So someone asked you this. They said, love an apple scent.
An apple scent. Oh, it's not new. I was going to bring back apple rum and jasmine. Um, but it got bumped by the new one that I'm gonna release this summer. So
So not the one that's coming out this week, but there's another one that's coming out this summer. Is that what you're saying?
correct. So the one that's coming out next week is called Every Win and Then Again. That's what
Okay.
the story is called.
Okay.
Um, it is a masculine wisteria and woody scent. Um, and honestly, it's kind of like a follow up to that very first one that I made. That I told you, you know, what would a man in love smell like? And I would definitely say that this is definitely an upgrade to that first one.
Well, shit. Let me smell it again now.
And she's going through her whole bag trying to read it
Right.
fast.
I'm like, which one? Oh, right. Let me smell it. Let me look. Let me spray. Can I spray this shit on somebody and make somebody fall in love with me? That's what you need to make. Something that will spray on and then they fall in love and then they buy me all the fragrances I need. Okay, never mind.
Cupid, or what should it be called?
Right.
Cupid,
It's
or
just because Lulu's cash
Stupid
cow.
Cupid. There you go. Yeah.
yeah,
Stupid.
stupid Cupid.
It's
They
called Lulu's cash
perfect.
cow. Okay.
Maybe that'll be a title of one of the Valentine's Day scents.
But I
Oh,
definitely would like it on a man because like for me, no, I wouldn't want to wear it. But
the
the
trap.
track, that's even better.
Yeah,
Trap. Yes.
that
Okay.
is.
So yeah, this is definitely a man scent. Definitely. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I can see.
Yeah, yeah.
I can see a man being
When I
in love
first made
for.
that, I couldn't stop wearing it. Um,
I can see that
yeah,
because it's
and
good.
yeah, and the thing is too is that you know it's that wisteria note. You know, it's like I always
So
associate.
you just gave away a note. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all heard it here. Y'all better write it down, you dummies.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, exactly.
Dummies.
Yeah.
Y'all keep saying it.
Yeah.
I said, let me just help him out because they ain't even picking up on the fact that he just gave away
They're
some
like,
shit.
yes.
Yep.
No, what are y'all talking
They
about?
better. But yeah, that note, and besides, the hint is going to be obvious. So,
But wait,
um,
I could see this because if a man was smelling like this around
Mhm.
me, I might be in love with his ass too. I'd be like, come here. You need me to rub your head? Come here, daddy. Here's your plate. This make my ass cook. This will make me cook. I'd be like, what you need?
you want some biscuits?
Right.
You want some ramen, baby, because that's what I'm known for.
No.
I'll make you some gourmet ramen. Oh no, my ramen is known, honey. I told you I had I used to have a ramen night. I used to have a pop-up restaurant in my house.
Oh
We used to do
wow.
gourmet ramen. I'd be
Okay.
like, here's a bowl of ramen. Freshly made.
Right, but what if I wanted breakfast? You gonna make me some breakfast ramen? Like,
Dude,
yeah.
food is food. No.
I know
Last week,
what I listen. It was just,
I
last
cook.
week for breakfast, I had leftover Chinese food, and for dinner, I made me some French toast.
breakfast for dinner is really good. I love
It's
cheese grits and
it-
bacon.
my
Cheese
grandfather
grits.
used to say it's all going down the same way.
True. Just saying.
And listen,
I didn't get to read that last
they ain't
comment.
worried about breakfast when
Click on
listen,
Grizz
somebody give me. They ain't worried about breakfast in the morning. They
Put
eating
that last
something else.
comment back up again. I didn't read it all.
Click Dre's.
You heard what I said, Jerry? I
What'd
said,
you
you with me, you ain't eating breakfast in the morning, you eating something else. Hello, goodbye.
Don't nobody like seafood for the.
You a damn lie. That's a lie you told because I know you lying now.
LuuLuu got a Long John Silver hat on, talking about she got the bells
I'm
sitting
sorry.
there.
I'm sorry. Pineapples, love. Pineapples, my shit is sweet like pineapples. Thank you very much. I know poor Vincent. He's like, God damn it. He went laugh. You gonna talk breakfast? I got breakfast for a person, okay?
Oh man.
My bad. You know I go left. I'm sorry. It's Friday night. I just went a little left. I apologize.
I tried to bring it back right, but I went left with it.
Right.
Tipped the ship. We tipped the ship.
Right?
So you drove into that one, basically.
He
Yep, exactly. Sure did.
He right. He just opened the door, drove. It was like it was a garage door. It wasn't even a door. You like I could drive a semi through that damn thing that you just opened up.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
That's funny. Oh man. Thank you
So yeah,
so much.
anyway, the second one will be out this summer. As soon as I could do the photo shoot for it.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm excited. This one smells good though. Gentlemen, y'all need every win. Y'all do. Just wear it, smell good for your lady. Maybe she'll make you breakfast however you want it.
She won't.
Well, that's the problem you got going on over there, sir. You better do something. You better.
I mean, she probably would, but I make it a little bit better. Just saying.
Well, then you need to. Well, then go make that breakfast for her. Then.
That's right. That's what I do.
That's what
Go
you
make
should
that
do.
for her.
You should make her some breakfast.
With my
like
say
make
with my handsome devil on.
You gonna make that, and you should have that on with the apron and some hoochie daddies and no shirt on.
I'm looking like Bing Rames in the kitchen.
Look, because You know,
Right.
be out there like Ving Rhames in the kitchen making that breakfast.
That's
Okay, that's
right.
what we need. That's what, if you're gonna make breakfast for your woman, that's what we need. We need it just like that.
Yep.
And I'm stopping myself from going all the way there because I was about to say something else, and I
That's right.
stopped.
You
I
say,
stopped.
yep. You
Whoo,
keep
I
it back
stopped that one.
straight.
I ate that one because it was coming. It was coming. It
Yeah,
was gonna
no,
be
you
bad.
see her, she grabbed that before it got to the mic. She
She
did
I
run with
really
it.
grabbed that
did.
one back. I grabbed it back because it was coming, and I was
She
like,
Yeah,
really
no.
did. No, that's a
yeah.
sheen. That's not sweat. That's a sheen.
Right, right. She start curling her like them dumbbells. That's what I'm saying. That's all right. I'm sorry, Jerry. You know I love you, man. You know that.
I know, I know. She's so funny. Vincent, thanks for dealing with us. You know we crazy and funny. Fun.
I gotta say though, Vincent, I really do like you as a person now because like I said, you was before you wouldn't even it took me like 7 months to become part of your friends on IG because you was just like ignoring my friend requests. It took me about 3 months to get into the Vincent to get into your world, and it was like dang, and then I got the fragrances. So I thank Jerry
If
for introducing me to you.
if I remember correctly, um, that was during a time when I actually walked away from perfumery. And I remember actually becoming acquainted with you around the time I got back into it. So, yeah, for like a year, starting right around the time COVID hit, yeah, I didn't want anything to do with perfumery at all. I just had enough with dealing with people's bullshit, you
Right.
know. And this kind of goes back to one of the things that made Jerikai and I friends. Because you remember you were saying that last chat about how Jerikai is the king of refund. Um,
Baby.
I was like, the king of cuss your ass out and hurt your damn feelings.
Oh, y'all was like brothers in arms, huh?
Yeah, yeah. And so him and I had long conversations about, how, some of these people out there just really frustrate us to the point of not wanting to do this anymore. And it took, me helping a friend of mine who had a store in San Francisco, um, making some fragrances for his shop so that he can sell them out of his shop because his shop wasn't doing well during COVID. So, he said to me, how much, do you want to make off of these? I said, this is all for you, just don't worry about it. So yeah, when people heard that my fragrances were available again and you could order them from that shop, that kind of kickstarted the interest in perfumery again.
They this person asked you that question, Vincent. But let me tell
Please.
you, I know
I
that because
did actually. I did. It is or it was called Strawberry Love Pop, and it was part of the same series as Orange Sunshine. I did a series celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Summer of Love. Um, so that's where Orange Sunshine came from. Orange Sunshine and Damn Hippie. And
Mhm.
so there were three that I released first, and then there were another three. So the first three was Orange Sunshine, Damn Hippie, and White Rabbit. And then the second three, and Louise, you'll appreciate this. The first one was Ghost Dance. The second one was Pearl. And the third one was Strawberry Love Pop. And so, yeah, I did it. I have done a strawberry one. It just didn't go anywhere.
I think though sometimes we do things and people aren't ready for us. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not, and I'm not saying like that, but it's like like now people are more into fragrances. You know, there's a bigger demand and people are willing to try new things. So I think it's a good time now. And I remember that because Jerry was telling me about you, Vincent, and that's how I started out. And then he came up with some little store in San Francisco, and I was like, what? I was like, what kind of secret squirrel madness is this that I gotta go through some store that didn't even have, because I couldn't find it on the website. Yeah, I was irritated until I found Perfumology had you. So then that's when I tried
Well,
you.
where was I going? Again, Perfumology, I hooked up with Perfumology around that same time that I got back into fragrance. But yeah.
I got to be honest, I didn't expect you to be as good as you were because I was planning on clowning Jerry because I was like, this dude is not as good as you acting like he is. I'm just being honest. You know, that was my plan. I was going to clown him. I was going to try it and be like, whatever. And then I tried you.
And I told you.
Shut up,
Told
man.
you like I told everybody else. Everybody thought I was lying about it. They thought the videos were fake. I do not fake. I do not fake
Right.
like my impressions of things. If I don't like it, you'll see it. Trust me, you'll see it. I'll go, and I've done it before.
Yes, I have.
Pistachio would be good. Whew.
I know I have because I have an accord that I made. I have a pistachio accord I made. As far as something that's out there, I don't think I have anything out there with pistachio in it.
That's
Rose of Venus. I will tell you this, and this is one of the samples I didn't include for the two of you, Kelly and Louise. There is going to be a follow-up to Rose of Venus. It is called the Venusian, and it is a orchid scent. But it's yeah, I still have to touch it up a little more. That's why I didn't send it. It's not ready to be sampled.
All I know is when you sent me bees and butterflies, I said, I love this man because he must love me.
That was bees. Okay. You want to talk? You asked me earlier about one that I'm proud of. That's probably one of my 5 that I'm most proud of. And I say that because for a long time, it was kind of like a comfort scent that I made for myself. Because what I would do is before I went to bed, I would often put it on my hands, and just so I can have that scent to, sleep with. So yeah, bees and butterflies was one I was really proud of.
Because I was really getting angry with you because I was like, is he ever gonna bring this out? Did he just play with me? Did he just like give me this like beautiful fragrance and now I can't never get it again? I was getting attitude with you for a minute.
And if you smell it, Beija Flor is actually kind of a follow-up to Bees and Butterflies.
It's right here. You actually right, it does. It does kind of vibe like it. I smell so good right now. Okay, anyway. So thank you so much, Vincent. Thank you so much, giving us your time as always. Hey, y'all listening? Oh, let me look at my camera. Y'all listening? There's a sale coming up. Hold your coins. Get into the watch the contest that's starting tomorrow. Don't be goofy and then be acting like you don't know shit. Because don't you hate when people do that? Like you tell them in advance and then they act like they didn't know when it's all over. Oh my God, why didn't you tell me?
Who was that asked me what vampire troupe I belong to? What's her name?
Courtney.
Rhea?
That was Courtney.
Courtney asked me that. Okay, yeah, I'll be doing my my vampire emails tonight
right,
when I send out the video and the email announcement. at
Right.
what, 3 in the morning that I normally do.
Right,
Yeah.
because they come out about 3 in the morning. Because I wake up at 5 and I look at my emails, I'll be like, oh, there's a Vincent email. There we go.
Right.
Yeah, that one. That is also another orchid fragrance that I'm really proud of. However, what's kept me from bringing that one out is it reminds me too much of Black Orchid,
Mm.
and I don't like dupes.
Yeah.
I can't stand them. So I'm gonna sad. I'm sorry to say, I'm gonna do a little bit of a reformulation on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Because that's so funny. Somebody said to me, somebody left me a comment on something that I said, and I was like, oh, what would you want me to talk about? Like, is there anything that you've seen that I have, like combinations or something? And somebody sent me a comment and said, I would really like it if you would do more mainstream fragrances and stop with all the niche and foreign fragrances.
You reviewing, is that what you're saying? That they wanted you to stop
They wanted
reviewing?
me to stop. Yes, they said the stuff I basically, could you buy more mainstream and everything else? And okay. I just need people to understand. Why am I going to buy something like everybody else? Because if you want to hear about Donna Born aroma, you can you
Buy
can
it your own goddamn self.
not thank you. And see, that's my whole thing, and that's what I've been trying. Because I'm gonna cuss folks out again. The thing
Yeah,
is, when we do this, is that people be killing me asking you, "Can you review this?" If you ain't sending me the bottle, hell no, because I wasn't buying it. And there's
Right.
this thing that people have, like they want to ask you to do it, and it's fine if I have it or if I'm thinking about it. But
Yeah.
I don't buy like mainstream because to unless I'm just like and I see and I like it for some reason, but I'm not sitting up here going, oh my God, let me get it. So it's like because you can find 500 people talking about this one fragrance. Why you need me to get it? No, hell no. And
Especially
then
if
to
it's
say foreign,
mainstream.
that was their way of not saying Middle Eastern because they were trying not to be,
Yeah.
not to be racist and come off as racist. But basically, what they were saying, could you stop talking about these Middle Easterns and get some stuff that I want to see?
one of the things that got me out of perfumery, the first time was, and it's a bunch of little nagging things that happen, but this was one of them that really pissed me off to the highest level of pistivity. Um, I was doing this another contest, and I wanted people to let me know what they thought of this name. I wanted to name this particular scent at the time, and I was originally gonna call it Innamorado, which is Italian for lover.
Mm-hmm.
And I get this email from this guy saying, "Yeah, I don't think I'll be buying a fragrance where I have to look up the translation of the title." Like if that isn't the most narrow-minded damn thing I've ever heard.
Sometimes you have to brush those things off, and that's one less person that you have to worry about.
Well, one less person I have to cuss out.
That
Right.
too. There you
Well,
go. There you
you
go.
know,
You should put that in French, and you should name that a fragrance. One less person to cuss out.
No, no, no. Yeah,
You're like, look that up.
in French it'll be "I'll cuss your ass out,"
right, exactly, right. But the thing
Right.
is
and then the flanker would be called "I'll hurt your damn feelings."
There you go.
but what? That's how people are though. And it's like interesting that they always have to say things like that to you, like it's gonna make you change your mind about something.
Right.
It's like if I say this, then you should change your mind. You should do it my way. And we've gotten in this place where people really believe that they can do that, and that's gonna make a difference.
And I blame COVID for that. It has made people so damn ballsy and belligerent, and
Mhm.
brazen. And it's like, where are you people coming from all of a sudden?
I
Yeah.
would say, yeah, I agree because when during the beginning of the pandemic, everyone was love and peace and harmony because we was all scared. Everybody was scared and they was stuck in their house. Then
Yeah,
when they
yeah,
got
yeah, yeah,
tired of
yeah.
it, they became angry and mean and everything,
But
right?
you know what else? You know what else too? They were stuck in their house for so long, sitting behind a computer, that they became ballsy enough to start saying shit over the internet to figure out, you know what? I can't punch Jerry in the nose. Jerry, it's like Jerry can't do shit to me if I say some bad shit to him.
Right.
He can't
Right.
punch me in the damn nose.
Yeah.
So I can do whatever the hell I want.
Right. But I also think that especially for people who do things like this. Like me, I don't give a fuck what you say about me. I mean, I had a lady used to come on there and call me a streetwalker because she didn't like the fact that I wore red lipstick, and we used to make fun of her. But the thing is that on the flip side, sometimes we have to not respond. Like you're different because you're doing something like that, right? But when we're doing this and we're here all the time, people are going to make comments to you, and that's what they're looking for, is that reaction. So for
Right.
me, I fuck with you. I'm gonna fuck with you hard, and I'm gonna make, and I'm gonna talk, and I'm gonna say some low-key ignorant shit to you. So I think some people take it to heart, the like you get mad and be like, fuck you, man. Or I'll be like laughing at them. Where some people really take that stuff to heart. And that's where the damage comes. Because they'll really be like, I need to change myself, or I need to do this. Because if somebody types some shit that ain't never met your ass.
Right.
Please. Please. And that's where people have to let go of it. It's like you can get pissed off, cuss them out, cool. But the ones who like really take the stuff they say to heart, because when you're on social media, people always want to say some shit about you, and then people allow what they say to change what they're doing. Like that
And
woman, she thought I was gonna change some shit. Fuck you.
yeah, and that's the sad part. Oftentimes, um, people will say, for instance, if you could have 10,000 followers, if one person says something really snarky to you that you should be doing, or that you need to be doing, or that you shouldn't be doing, if you let that one person alter who you are, then they won.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's like, and so you can't bow down to just one freaking opinion out of
Yeah.
10,000.
Right.
Right.
Yep. And that's what the thing is, that people will hone in on the negative. All these people are loving you and everything, but this person said, your nose look, you need to not smile like that. And that's the thing that they notice.
Yeah.
Please, please. I'm too old to give a fuck about somebody. I'm closer to 60, so we don't care about those things anymore. But yeah, so we're glad you're back, Vincent. I'm so glad you're back.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
glad because I would have never met you. We would, all these people would not know about you, and be talking about these fabulous fragrances, and we smell like so much different than people. So I thank you, Jerry, for telling me about Vincent.
Well, I thank Vincent for being special, and I have to throw a shout out to Rome. He Smells Like Rome was the one that told me about Vincent, so that's how I found
And
out.
I thank you both for your support.
For sure.
You know what? Let me tell you why I think about you, Vincent, is that you are cooler than I ever expected you to be. Because I thought you were gonna be like really stuffy and really like just like, hello, Louise. How are you? Know what I'm saying? That was my picture. That's what I expected when I finally heard your voice. And then I was like, damn, he's actually kind of cool. Okay, I like Vincent. I was like, I like his fragrances. We like, Vincent's got his own little vibe. But now I like you. You're cool, man. You actually are very cool. I could hold a conversation with you. I could have a cocktail and you could drink a mocktail, whatever. Right? So we are glad that you are here, and we are absolutely glad that we see that you like the person that you are is so well rounded. You know what I'm saying? Because because we only see I see your pictures, I see your art, I see those things that you post on Instagram. So that's all I knew of you and your fragrances. But to talk to you and see that Vince is funny, Vince is cool, somebody that you can actually hang out with.
Yep.
Speaking of hanging out, did you see the new Guardians of the Galaxy? Okay, I'm off of that one. Let me go. It was good too, though. It was good. Yeah, she was good.
I will tell you this. I do have what I refer to from time to time as creative diarrhea, where I just create way too much stuff and I don't know how in the hell I'm going to get it all out there. So yeah, I am brainstorming doing a second brand.
Nice. It's gonna be called LuuLuu, right? I'm just joking.
Oh, that's why you want me to create my own fragrance. I
was thinking of something like
it's gonna be LuuLuu Jerry.
I was thinking of something like Vince of Darkness or some crazy shit like that.
We can muddle over it. We'll help you out. We'll help you out with it.
All right, let me get out of here. I need to go back to writing my paper. I got one more paper, my capstone, and I will have a master's degree. Woohoo!
Yeah.
We will get back to celebrate that.
Yeah. And congratulations to who's it? Your brother Jerry?
Yes.
For his PhD, being a doctor.
I know. Now I have to call him Dr. J.
And we're just gonna keep calling you Iowa Sense.
That's okay. All right. With that, thank y'all for watching. We appreciate you.
Thank you all. I love y'all. See y'all in 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. All right. Peace.
Bye-bye. And we